confidence is not necessarily something that you are born with. Here's a little secret, I am actually very self-conscious. But I've spent a lot of time studying how confident people behave on camera. And today I'm going to take a willing victim, Aliza, and show her how to convey confident body language on camera, even though she feels super awkward and doesn't want to do this at all. Sure. Are you ready?
No.
Points for honesty. The first thing that we're going to start with is your face. So here's what's really important to remember. When people look at your video, the first thing that they're going to see is you. And so if you convey confidence in your body language, then they'll feel confident in you, and chances are they'll listen to what you have to say, but it all starts with your face. So the first thing that you need to do with your face is actually smile. Now, not like a creepy smile. Let me see your smile. So not a creepy smile. That's like, I'd rather be anywhere but here, but a smile with your eyes. So relax your jaw and just make a little smile without your teeth. Great. And now you want to make sure that your eyes are also wrinkling, because that signals to somebody that your smile is actually real, as opposed to just like, which is a very creepy face. Good, there you go, see? So the first thing is your smile, and making sure that your smile touches your eyes. The next way that you can convey confidence is actually with your eyebrows. So this is a really interesting phenomenon, that the more your eyebrows move, the more you seem trustworthy and the more you seem confident. You know, sometimes when people talk to us without their eyebrows, it's kind of creepy and you're like, have they had Botox? Our eyebrows are really where we convey emotion, and actually the more confident you are, the more emotion your face expresses. So you don't need to go like this. But apparently, I'm very trustworthy because my eyebrows move a lot. I want you to now tell a story to the camera about the last time you put your kids to bed.
Well, last night, nobody wanted to go to bed. There may have been screaming. There was definitely a story.
Okay, so yeah, so you did. So what's really interesting is when you said like there was definitely screaming, your eyebrows actually went up, and that conveyed some sort of emotion. I'm assuming it wasn't a pleasant screaming, but what it did was it made me feel like the story you were telling was true. Now, if you had told the story like this, last night I put my kids to bed and there was screaming, I would either think you were on drugs or I wouldn't necessarily believe you because your eyebrows weren't moving. So the more your face tells the story, the more confident you seem. And I would suggest actually practicing in front of a mirror and telling a story without moving your mouth, just moving your face, and without even saying anything, try to tell a story with your face. So I was telling you a whole story about how I got a new car and it was really exciting. But what you could tell was that my face was conveying emotion. And that is something that really comes across in video. So now that we've dealt with our face, right, our smile, making sure that it reaches our eyes and making sure that our eyebrows move when we talk, the next thing we're going to talk about is our body. It's really important that your body be relaxed and open. A lot of times I see people filming, they're like this, they're hunched. That doesn't look good. So you're going to relax your shoulders, take a deep breath, puff out your chest, not like a penguin, just like a normal person. You're gonna make sure that your chin isn't too down or too up. It's really just straight ahead. And you're gonna make sure that your hands are open. When you clench your hands, your whole body naturally becomes clenched. But when your hands are unclenched, your body naturally relaxes. Another reason for keeping your hands open is you want them to feel free to move around. Because when you move your hands around, it's actually a signal that there's nothing in them. And this is a universal signal of, I come in peace, I don't have any weapons in my hand. This shows people that you're trustworthy. So the more that you are open and relaxed and moving your hands, the more people will believe you and the more confident you'll seem. So now I want you to tell me a story about a time that you went food shopping, and I want you to use your hands. Take a deep breath, shoulders back, chest up, looking at the camera, use your hands.
Last week I went food shopping and there was no chicken, and that was a big problem because I had planned on making chicken for Chag. That was a little stressful, but I'll think of something else.
Okay, good. So you used your eyebrows, which was great. And even though at the beginning your hands were in your lap, as you started to feel more comfortable in your story about the chicken, you used them and you're relaxed, and that will make everybody else feel relaxed too. The third thing that you want to make sure that you do is actually the placement of the camera. So the lower down the camera is, the more you'll seem like you're dominating, and it will seem a little bit more aggressive. And if you come at it from the opposite angle, which is a little bit higher, it'll make you seem a little bit inferior and like someone's looking down at you. But if you make direct eye contact and really make it level, it will seem like you're talking directly to somebody, and that's a much more pleasing look, and it will make you seem a lot more confident because it's like eye to eye versus a little bit more aggressive or dominant. And last but not least, slow down your movements. Now, I have a very hard time with this. I talk really fast. But one of the things that convey confidence is slowing down, right? The more nervous you are, the faster you're gonna talk. But what you wanna make sure is, again, that you're conveying that you are confident, you are the expert, you know what you're saying, you've got this, you're not freaked out about being on camera, even though you are a little bit. So you wanna take it nice and slow. Now I want you to tell me about the hardest day you had at your job in the past month, and I want you to use all the things that we've talked about now and make sure that you're going slow. So first of all, deep breath. Shoulders back. Arms open. Good.
Recently, I had a really hard day at work. There was a lot of things to do and not a lot of time. Barack was asking me to do a whole bunch of things, and Sivan was asking me to do a whole bunch of things.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you work for us? We're not paying her to be on camera, by the way.
And actually, it was really cold in the office. That made it also a little uncomfortable for me, so that was difficult.
Well, I'll make sure to tell them to put the heat on in that
do.
terrible office of yours. Okay, so that was good. You told the story. You were slow enough that you were thinking, which is also fine. You know, confident people, they take time to process their thoughts. You used your hands, you used your eyebrows when you were like, it was cold. And all of that conveys emotion, which is a really big part of confidence. These are all the tips that you need in order to really begin to feel confident and to express confidence in your body language on camera. Again, we have your smile and your eyes smiling. We have your eyebrows, which need to move. Sometimes people don't realize how stoic their face looks and they just kind of look like a deer in headlights. So moving your face does convey confidence. We have your shoulders should be back, chest up, eye level to camera, hands open, make sure that you move them. I hope that this helped you at least a little bit feel like you've got what it takes to be in front of the camera, and you should just know that confidence is a learned skill. If you go back and watch the beginning videos that I've had, trust me, it's super awkward, but if you force yourself to do it, despite the fact that it feels a little bit uncomfortable, you'll find that you get better at each time. If you're just getting started and you're looking for more information on how to create awesome videos, you could check out this video and check out all the other resources that we have to get started. Thank you so much for coming in. It was really great to have you.
Thanks for having me. Action.
Welcome back to Morning News at 10. The first thing that you need to do with your face is relax. Card cannot be accessed. Yeah, why not, huh? Who you think you are, boo? So awkward.
I'll stop looking because this porn is just awkward.